part 2 in our derivative series, we're going to be looking specifically at the power rule. We're going to be evaluating derivatives at specific x values for 3 types of functions. So for this first function, we have a quadratic or polynomial type function. And this is kind of maybe the simplest way to look at the power rule. So the power rule tells us to take an exponent, bring it down and multiply it into the coefficient, and then reduce the power by 1. Prime of x. If I bring this exponent down and multiply it by 3, 2 times 3 is 6x, and then if I reduce 2 by 1, it just becomes 6x to the first, and I don't need to write that 1, minus, on negative 6x, the exponent on x is a 1. If I multiply it down with the negative 6, it stays negative 6. And if I reduce that power, which was a 1, if I subtract 1, that becomes a 0, so now there is no x term there. And with constants, there is no exponent at all that actually has already a power of 0. So that is just gone. It is no longer in our expression for our derivative. And now to find f prime at negative 1, I'm going to substitute negative 1 into this f prime of x. So f prime of negative 1 would be 6 multiplied by negative 1 minus 6. You see much quicker that is than the definition, the limit definition. Okay, so using that same idea, we're going to evaluate the derivative at 16 for g of x here. But in order to do that, it's helpful to rewrite this with an exponent. So g of x as the square root of x, well, that's the same thing as x to the 1/2 power. So now when I find g prime of x, all right, I'm going to multiply my power down into the coefficient, so 1/2 x, and then I'm subtracting 1 from that exponent, so I'm actually going to show my work this time. So 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2. If we want to rewrite this so it kind of looks like how our original function looked, I'm going to rewrite this as 1/2 multiplied by 1 over the square root of x. Because x to the negative 1/2 means 1 over x to the 1/2, which means 1 over root x. So this is the same thing as 1 over 2 root x. And evaluate g prime of 16 would be 1 over 2 root 16, which equals 1 over 2 times 4, which is 1/8. And for this rational function, we're going to do the same thing, where we're going to start by rewriting this with just a power. So this would be the same thing as x minus 4 to the negative 2. And now we can use power rule. H prime of x, I bring my power down in front, that's negative 2. And then if I reduce negative 2 by 1, if I do negative 2 minus 1, that becomes a negative 3. So chain rule says that now we would need to multiply by the derivative of this function of x minus 4. The derivative of that is just 1. So this is our derivative expression. If that doesn't make sense to you, please watch my video on the chain rule, and that should clear it up. I write this as negative 2 over x minus 4 cubed. And now I'm going to evaluate h prime at 2. So that will be negative 2 over 2 minus 4 cubed, which is negative 2 over 2 minus 4 is negative 2 cubed.